Questions, comments? Thank you. Yes, sir.
Take some profits and reinstate pension plans?
So, thank you, because I meant to say that. No, so our new owners have a matching, they match the 401k, right? And so Elmer Kidd retired, and he retired better than he would have been if he stayed the course. Yeah, that's very good. Thank you for that. Yes, sir.
You mentioned Naka roses.
Yes.
Was that in California, Naka?
So the knockout roses, I think they're from France, but the breeding was done in California by a Frenchman, and then they're based in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Yeah.
I knew a Naka who bought California Nursery out when it went bankrupt, and he wrote some books.
Oh, is that right? Okay. Yeah.
I just wondered if it was.
Yeah. We try to focus on fruit. Yes, sir.
I was vacationing in Gays Mills, Wisconsin, and I seen all the apple trees up there. They remind you of an angry orchard.
Oh, yeah.
Why? What kind of apples are those?
I don't know. I don't know. I do know that, again, if you just do the math, right, there's a point in time, if you're looking at old apple orchards, chances are there are apples, right? If you come down to Defiance, Missouri, where Daniel Boone was, right, there's apple trees on there, and we're pretty sure they're ours. And if you go, where's it, Marceline? Where Walt Disney grew up, he had an apple orchard as a child. We're pretty sure they're ours. The math suggests they're ours. Hey, so before you leave, I've got a book I'm going to give away. First hand that goes up, what year did the Red Delicious... You can't do that, and that's the question yet. Red Delicious Apple, what year to come out? 93, there you go. Do I have time for any more questions? Yes, ma'am.
We have one peach and one nectarine, and they don't do well, but we're wondering if the cedar trees that are kind of north of that has anything to do with it.
Yes, so questions about nectarine and peach, and I got cedar trees, so they're struggling a little bit. I do know that cedar trees are bad for some. I think raspberries and apples, so I'm not entirely sure, but they're not good. In fact, we've got some land that we're doing some test stuff on, and stay tuned for that, where we've had to take all the cedar out completely to make sure that we got good crops. Yes, sir.
I didn't hear you talk about nutrition of the different apple varieties. What kind of interest does your company have in making highly nutritious apples?
So the question is our interest in highly nutritious apples? To be honest with you, here's where I come from on it, right? It's fruit. It's as God intended, and so everything in moderation. We're not doing anything to create healthier fruit. We think fruit is healthy, and we just want people to grow their own. I think one of the interesting things, our business has grown dramatically since 2008, and one of the reasons is that when the country hits a recession, people retrench and they grow their own food, right? So if you're the Burpee Catalog Company, they love it because people grow all their own tomatoes. Baker Creek, people grow their own food when they hit a recession. And then what happens when the recession's over, everybody kind of goes back to their, lazier ways and such like that. But what happened with our company after that time frame was people cared where their fruit came from. People started caring about GMO, right? People didn't want their fruit to travel 1,500 miles the day before they ate it, right? Farmers markets became prevalent, and so we're chasing that. We're chasing that business still. I mean, I talk about we grow 1 million trees a year. Quite frankly, if we could grow 2 million trees a year, we would sell those. Yes, sir.
You guys do the nut trees. Do you grow the Missouri chestnut?
We grow a Missouri mammoth, fill in the blank nut there. Yeah. Actually, you know what? There's a gentleman outside. His name is Luis. Luis! And he can tell you that because he's our head grower. He's the guy that replaced Elmer. He's a good guy. Right outside there. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Do you ship to Europe?
We do not ship to Europe. We ship to every state except for Hawaii, and those are agricultural restrictions. The government's we can't put dirt across borders. That's our biggest problem. Yep. Dirt in any way, shape, or form. Yes, sir.
I bought some raspberries last year. Of course, we had a lot of rain.
Yep.
I lost several. You all made up for them. do you ever take a pretty big hit on that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I mean, we're subject to climate change in every way we are. So, I mean, we've had 2 years ago, we had some significant rains in where we are. We lost 80,000 pear trees in a weekend, and so that's a big hit for our business. But it is what it is, right? Try to work around that. Yes, sir.
A while back, Stark had some retail nurseries franchises, I guess, today. Are they still doing that?
We do. I got 3 minutes. No, if you want to buy a Stark tree, you're going to do it on our website. You're going to do it at our store, and then we've got a handful of gentlemen agreements, including with Jared at Baker Creek, where he buys our trees and he pots some of our trees. He pots them up and he sells them for resale. We want to be. We feel we're successful at the shortest distance between our fields and the consumer. So it's not going to go around and about. Yes, sir.
How many locations do you have nurseries?
So we've got, it's a good question. So 50 years ago, Stark grew trees in 40 states. Today we grow trees in 2 states, Missouri and Illinois. And then we've got a relationship with a grower in New York that we work with very closely on. But just that, yes, sir.
So you mentioned in like 2001 when the buyback happened and the employees helped float the company.
Yes.
Was it just those 5 employees that basically own the company now and build it from them? I live right close to you guys in Pike County on the Illinois side.
Okay.
And I remember the 01 bankruptcy, but never did hear the rest of the story.
Yeah. So the question is so where are essentially where are those 5 employees today, and are they owners? They are not owners of the company. I mean, essentially, the company was owned by the courts while they came to work every day for free. They were not compensated. They got when we bought them. They got their jobs back, and they work for the company. And they've all only one of them is left. They've all since retired. So these people were in their 50s, and it's. I mean, as a lot of you know, it's not. You're working in hot fields and not great conditions, and God bless them for that. We wouldn't be here today. I mean, it's every once in a while you got to stop and pause and say, "My gosh, wouldn't be here today." Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Appreciate your time.